Hey everyone, how are y'all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Today's been good. Today's been good. I've just been super relaxed. I have some decaf coffee in this like old-timey little mug. I've been really enjoying telling these story times, but bitch, I'm oversharing like way too much. Like I don't this isn't like me recounting like horror story time. Like it's, like let's just have fun. Let's recount things. I mean, I have to establish lore, obviously, but like, I want to kind of switch gears today at least and tell something a lot more lighthearted. It's still pretty fun though. I don't know. We'll see. Hair up today again. I just showered, so like, I don't know. It was in a shower cap, and um, yeah, I've been loving the texture of my hair recently. This is so like off topic. But y'all know I did the video reviewing Brooke Schofield and like her ramen that she always talks about on Canceled. And I really wanted to try out her hair care because her hair, did God come down and brush her hair? Because literally, what the fuck? Like, I think he did. I think he did. But I started using her shampoo and conditioner. And if you look at my Billie Eilish video, like my hair is like really improving in like texture and just health in general. I think Redken All Soft, I swear by it now. I want to use it all the time. I literally need a haircut and like my hair still is doing much better than it ever has. I know I'm getting used to it still being long, but bitch, that shit is like good. That shit is good. Okay, so today I'm gonna walk you back to a little time called COVID 2020. Um, Everything was kind of shutting down. Like, I don't remember exactly what part, but like everything was shutting down. And we're just gonna get into it. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about my hair. But it really does feel so good though. Okay, we're moving on. We're moving on. Um, Everything was shutting down and like things were just kind of different. Like, going to certain things, like if you need an appointment, like you'd have to like wear a mask and like there'd be all these mandates or like what times you could come and stuff. And I really needed to get my eye exam done because if you go a couple years and like you have glasses, like your vision just kind of worsens over time. So like you need to just get them checked regularly. Um, it's not like dire need, but I think it was like a few years that I hadn't gotten them checked, and like I could feel it and I could see it. So I definitely wanted to get my eyes done. And I really wanted to try out contacts. I really don't know why, because like looking back on it, like we were in quarantine. Like the last thing I want to do is like wear contacts all day when I'm like literally just at home all the time. You know what I mean? Like not the best decision, but I mean I wanted to try it and I tried it, so you know, what else can you do? So I wanted to get contacts too, so I was like all excited, like going to the eye appointment. Um, and they literally like whenever I first went in, like they were nice, whatever. Things were kind of different. I just remember wearing a mask and like I had to set an appointment. Um, but this was crazy with the insurance. They're like, okay, we're gonna check your eyes, and if they have astigmatism, it's gonna be this cost. If you don't, it's gonna be this cost. Um, and like the literal like if I didn't have astigmatism, it was gonna be like $5 to get a contact or something. But if I did, it was gonna have to be like $200, and I'm like, um, the difference is crazy, literally insane. And of course, they test my eyes, and I have astigmatism in both eyes, which I just don't even know exactly what astigmatism is, but like I notice it whenever I look at like lights. Like I have like little string lights around my room, so I'm looking at them now. And I kind of just see like lines for the lights. Like I don't see the light in one place. Like there's kind of like a string. Like think like a star if it's like shining bright, like the way they always draw them. That's what it kind of looks like for me. And I noticed it especially like on the roads at night cuz like bitch, they make the brightest lights from every car. Everyone has their brights on too and it's like, "Oh my god, what?" So I get tested for astigmatism. I have it in both eyes. And they're teaching me. I do the eye exam where they like puff like air into your eye. Like just all these different things they do for a regular eye exam, right? Um, oh my god, they want me to try out contacts too, bitch. And I could not get that shit in my eye. Like, for the life of me. Like, it was so hard. Like, I'm just so sensitive that like it was just not normal, like trying to put that on my eye or whatever. And this one lady, and we were like keying, like trying to put these like contacts in. And then maybe like 30 minutes to 45 minutes later, she was like, "You need to like get this together." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." I know she wanted to go home, but like I really couldn't get it in my eye. I was trying so hard. She was really sweet, but like, whoa. Like what? So that happens and they put in the order for contacts. I'm thinking I'm gonna get contacts and like I just go on my merry way. They have to order it. Um, they have the prescription and they're gonna like mail it into there. Reminder: this is COVID time, so um, there were like all these like I don't even know. There were like COVID test things and like everything was just it had to be revolved around COVID or whatever. So I think one of my roommates had COVID. It was taking them a while to get these contacts. I think it took like a week or two. But one of them got COVID and like I wasn't exposed to them or anything. But it was around the time like I was about to go grab my contacts because they ordered them. And I told them on the phone like, "Hey, I know y'all have all these COVID things. One of my roommates like has COVID and I'm gonna go get tested, but like I'm just letting you know I'm like waiting on results for a test. I just did the test and like I don't know, they want you to be like really transparent about that stuff. Cause like really like why are we talking about this? But like they wanted to be transparent or something about it. So I told them that. Um and then they're like, "Okay, Slay." Like I'm talking to the lady on the phone and she's like, "That's fine, just let us know the results and we'll go from there." Great. Um I think I called them back again. Because I'm like, "Oh, like they're negative. Like, can I go pick up my contacts?" And then I don't know if it was a nurse or a doctor who I was talking to, but they're like, "Oh, you can't come here." And then I'm like, "Oh, wait, like, what do you mean?" And they're like, "You can't come here. Like, you have COVID. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?" And I'm like, I don't have COVID. I don't know who told you that I had COVID. I literally have a negative test like in my hand. Like I think I got it done at like a pharmacy and like they gave me like a paper. Like I have a negative test in hand. Like I don't have COVID. Like I want to go grab my contacts. Because that's all I needed. That's all I literally needed from this place is like I needed my contacts because I ordered them. Um they're like, "No, you can't come here." And then I'm like, okay, I literally talked to this lady before. She was fine. There was no issues. I told y'all that like I would let you know when I got a test back. And I do believe I was talking to the doctor. Um he's like, "Yeah, no, like don't come back here." And like basically if you do, like we are not letting you in. Like do not come here. And I was just like, what the fuck? And then I was like, no, I literally told the nurse. And then he said, "I believe my nurse over you." I'm like, literally, what are we talking about? Like, we were talking like completely past each other. Where I was just like, dude, I have a negative test. I talked with someone there. Why am I literally like all these things? And then he literally like verbatim told me, do not come back here. Like, you are not welcome here. And then I'm like, well, when, I know there's this like COVID thing, but like, when would I be able to come? And because like, whenever he told me don't come back. And I was like, oh, we are not having like the worst conversation, mind you. I was just like in shock. I was literally like, what? It literally escalated like so quickly too, and I was just like, wait, like he thought I was like offending him in some way. And like, bitch, I just want my contacts. I came here one time for an appointment, and then he said, bitch, like, don't come back. Like, he told me verbatim, like, do not come back here. You are not welcome. You are gonna have to send someone to come pick these up. And did not give me a date or a time when I would be allowed back there. Don't come back. Like, literally, they banned the fuck out of it. Like, I don't even know, like, um, if they have lists like that, or if they, like, put people, like, on a list. Like, if I do end up going back there, like, what would happen. But like that was like a horrible experience. And like I was not being rude on the phone, bitch. I was just like, I have my test. Again, like I'm repeating the same things. Like, I have my test, it's negative. Y'all wanted to know what the result was, and like, here's the result. When can I come grab them? And then it just like I mean completely escalated. Like I cannot step foot in there again. And whenever, like, it didn't register at first because I was literally just like, wait, what? And this, I know, like, when we were having this conversation, I was talking to the doctor. So, like, I mean, they have full, like, power over who they will want to see in a patient. Like, they can refuse service, but damn, like, luckily I had, my brother was able to pick it up for me, so that was cool. But yeah, that's the time I got banned. I'm literally even thinking back on it. I'm like, that is so confusing and so random. Like, if you though, I do work in like the medical field or whatever. You know what the fuck I mean? Like doctors. You either meet like when you meet a good doctor, or when you meet a doctor, you meet like one of the best people in your life. Like literally, I love good doctors with like all my heart. I'm thankful every day I go to work. I work with the doctors that I do. Or you meet literally like Satan in a white suit. I did not escalate the conversation at all. I was just like, hey, I have this. Like, when can I come in? Bitch, don't come back. Don't come fucking back. And I fucking won't. I fucking won't. Um, it's not that serious. There's so many eye places here, but like, fuck. Fuck. I'm already paying out of pocket and like, bitch, they won't let me back. So sad. But yeah, COVID time was just like a different time. I mean, I guess a lot of places they were, I think in um, my state, like it's considered like a state of emergency. So like they really didn't know a time when like things would change. But it was definitely not giving that. It was giving you were being refused service. And I'm like, oh fuck. I mean, they still had the contacts there. I just couldn't pick them up. Um, just really confused, really confused. Cause like I was a lot nicer back then than I am now too. Like I was like, oh, like just like passive and just like so just like overcompensating to get shit on, and I have to pay for it. It's like what the fuck? But yeah, that's the time I got banned from the eye care center. I don't. That's not a chain. It's not. It's like a local place, but like, um, Fuck that. Oh my god. Like, the audacity. The audacity. I had such a fun time with that one girl putting in the contacts too. But then, like, fuck, y'all are gonna ban me like that. Um, but yeah, that's all I really had to say. It's just kind of a little tidbit today. Nothing too crazy. Um, I'm still, again, trying to find story times that are like, what would you say? What would you say? Not traumatizing. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Whatever that means. And less oversharey. Like, it's fun. Like, I'll keep them on my channel and stuff. Um, but like, it's just like kind of a lot. And like, I think people probably see it that way sometimes too. Even though I love those videos. Like, the Dolly Parton making that thumbnail was so funny. Like, I was dying. Like, literally. Oh my gosh, that was such a fun video. Um, but yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one, okay? Mm-mm-mm. You have a great one.